Alright guys, we got Croc Master and Fiona from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Pick this thing up. Why? I don't know. I don't really collect classified series, but I have a handful of figures. And this thing just looked cool, so not much else to say. I mean, we got it here in the package. You've all seen it before. Got the back here, got the cool artwork, the G.I. Joe artwork on the back. And I do love G.I. Joe. I really, really do. But I mostly collect 3 3/4 inch stuff. So that's the bulk of my G.I. Joe collection. But I don't know. Just something about him said, hey, get it. And honestly, I know exactly what it was. It was Fiona. It was the crocodile, the articulated crocodile that I was like, well, that's really cool. And so I grabbed it. So anyway, here it is. Let's go ahead, crack this guy open, and see what we got. Alright, so we got Croc Master and Fiona out of the package. Let's look at accessories first. So of course, first up, we do have a couple little baby Crocs there. Fiona's got some kids. We got a little white one and a little green one. Look pretty cool. Then of course, Croc Master has his little knife there, his little hunting knife, whatever that is. He also comes with his pistol, which little revolver there, looks like a Chiappa Rhino if I'm not mistaken. Got that. Also, we've got his whip as well. Then, of course, we've got Fiona's leash there with her collar. And then, lastly, we've got Croc Master's little Candyman hook right there. So, got that out. Now let's look at the figures, and we'll take a look at Croc Master first. And I gotta say, he looks really good. They did a really good job. I love the outfit and the sculpt and the texturing there on his shirt. The arm brace there looks great. The gloves look great. The face sculpt looks fantastic. They've done a really, really good job with this, and I really, really dig it. I really like it. We got lots of nice little details there, even on the boots. Kind of weird that he's wearing crocodile skin in front of his pet crocodile, but you know, whatever. I guess she doesn't care. So really good sculpt. Paint looks good. Look at the belt there. Looks great. They did a really good job. I mean, and this is no secret. This is no surprise. But I mean, the Classified series has been blowing away Marvel Legends when it comes to this type of stuff. New sculpts and just great paint and everything. And just, this is another really good figure. I got to be honest. And I'm not even into this line that much. But this is a really, really good figure. They did a great job. Articulation is standard, so we're not going to go into it. It's standard Hasbro articulation with, you know, double jointed knees and elbows and ab crunch, and you know, we've got the bicep swivels and the thigh cuts and all the stuff, and it's all the same as you would expect from a G.I. Joe Classifieds or a Marvel Legends or whatever. It's all the same. So no reason to go into all of that. It is Croc Master. He's not Spider-Man. You don't need to get him in some crazy poses. He will be more than sufficient for whatever you're going to do with him. So he looks good. So now let's look at Fiona, which of course is the reason that I bought this, was for a, you know, fully articulated crocodile. So we'll start up at the front here. So first of all, her mouth does open, which is really nice. And I like that they have her mouth open from the top instead of from the bottom, because that is actually more accurate for crocodiles. Then of course we do have movement there in the neck. We've got that dumbbell joint or whatever right there. And so you get the rotation, you get all that there. Then you've got what I guess would be her torso joint right here. So you get rotation and you get all the movement and everything right there. And of course we have another one there back at the tail. So we get lots of movement there at the tail, and the tail is actually a soft rubber with some bendy wire in it. It's not ridiculously bendy, but it's bendy enough. I mean, you can move it around and get some stuff out of this, and you know, it works. So however you want to put it, it's not going to get into every position, but it works really well. Then of course all the legs are on ball joints. So you've got that ball joint in there so they can move around, spin around, all that kind of stuff. Same thing with the feet as well. We got a little ball joint there, and it's like that on all 4 of her arms slash legs. So really, really nice. You got good texturing. The paint looks good. There's not a whole lot of paint on this. It's mostly 2 colors, but it's done well. And then when you actually look at the teeth and everything, and even the eyes, I like that they went with realistic, small crocodile eyes that you can barely see there. Teeth look good, inside the mouth looks good. I mean, honestly, this is the reason I bought this 2-pack, and yeah, I'm not disappointed in this. She looks great. Fiona looks great. So really, really happy with that right there. And Croc Master is a nice bonus because it is a great figure. So yeah, that's what we got there. Let's go ahead and do some comparisons, see how these guys stack up to some other figures. Alright, so we're going to compare it to some other G.I. Joe classifieds and actually one Valaverse Action Force. So of course we got Cobra Commander and Baroness from the classifieds, and then we've got my Sergeant Slaughter from the Valaverse Action Force. I actually kind of like this one better overall over the classifieds version, although the classifieds version is much kind of bigger and beefier, but I dig this head sculpt better, and I like the accessories and some of the stuff on this one better. We'll see, I may end up getting both, but either way, I mean, Fiona and Croc Master look fantastic here with this crew. And so for some other comparisons, first up, we've got what I assume is, of course, Fiona's boyfriend, the Lizard, because why not? I mean, I'm sure they find each other very attractive. And also, just to throw up a 7-inch scale comparison here, not so much for Croc Master, but for Fiona herself, if you wanted to work her into a 7-inch scale display, I think she works really well with this 7-inch scale Return of Superman from DC Collectibles Essentials. So she works great in multiple lines, even if Croc Master really only works in a 6-inch scale setting. Alright, so let's talk about price here real quick. And this thing retails at Walmart for $43, $42.96 or something like that. $43, so it's a decent chunk of change for a figure with a glorified accessory, right? So the question is it worth it? Well, let's talk about Croc Master for a minute here. First of all, the Croc Master figure is just beautifully done. It's everything you could possibly want in a Croc Master figure. 6-inch scale, beautiful articulation, paint, everything. He's just well done. He comes with all the best accessories, everything you would possibly want. So if it was just him and he was selling for full retail at $25, hell yeah, that's worth it. So you take that $25 out of this $43 value, okay, and you're left with $18 that essentially you are paying for Fiona. Is Fiona worth $18? Yes, 100% Fiona is awesome. I don't know of another crocodile figure out there that works with 6 or 7-inch scale that looks this good, that has anywhere near this level of articulation that you can get for basically $18. It just doesn't exist. And again, Fiona's the reason why I picked this up, and I'm very glad I did. Both figures are great. I actually like Croc Master way more than I thought I would. Because I thought I was basically just buying it for Fiona, so I kind of feel like I got a little bit of a bonus in the sense that I got a really, really good Croc Master figure here in this package, and I get Fiona the crocodile, which is just like a perfect articulated 6 to 7-inch scale crocodile. I mean, what more could you want? Comes with all the accessories you could possibly want with this package, and 2 figures. I'm counting this as 2 figures because it is. This is a fully articulated crocodile right here. This is 2 figures for $43. Again, roughly, give or take, $22 a piece. That's what you're gonna pay for these. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So yeah, this package is worth it. If you are a G.I. Joe Classifieds fan, this is obviously a no-brainer, and you knew that before you heard me speak. But if you're not, and you just like cool action figures, I'm telling you what, the Fiona figure alone makes this a must-have, in my opinion. That's just it. Alright, so that is it, guys. As always, that's my opinion, and thank you for watching, and always remember to enjoy your collection.